Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Rewind that with Miss K. I'm your girl, Miss K. All right, we are going to be going over the latest episode of Raising Kanan, season 4, episode number 2, called It's All Love. So I should be having some guests coming through tonight. Thank you so much for being here. So far, I see Rashonda Greer, AG, and DeMarcus Vaughn. I do want to apologize for Friday night, midnight, not showing up. Okay, no call, no show. That is not like your girl. Totally apologize. I did not get any sleep the night before, so your girl was just tired. Okay, but let me get my guest in here. We are going to get into this. I'm not trying to be here too late because I have some other things to do. What's up, J Mac? Give me a thumbs up if you are ready. All right. Coming to the stage, my girl, Pretty Girl Loves Chat Content.
Hi.
How are you?
I am good. It's Monday Eve, low key, so weekends always go by too fast.
Yeah, that's pitiful. But how did you like the episode though?
Okay. My first thought was to say I enjoyed it. But did I really enjoy it? Because people was getting on my nerves. People were frustrating me. Okay. I grew a gray hair on my edges from Marvin alone. So
my gosh.
But yes, it was enjoyable, but I was still frustrated. Let me just say that.
We about to get into these least favorite moments because I'm not gonna lie, I've been so freaking busy. I feel like my least favorite moment and my scratching my head moment is like the same. So it's just one of those kind of days, right? But what's up, Booby? So I was I was gonna say I'll go first because I didn't do the recap, but I don't really care. What's up, Eric Iverson? You could go.
Least favorite?
Yes.
Probably, I have a couple, but I'm just going with the theme of Marvin. Marvin with the bookie. What happened to the...
Yeah.
Now we know there was some backtracking with Gerald, but I feel like the situation with Gerald, yes, it would. I would think, yes, it would affect Marvin, but is it really? Is it really enough for him to really backtrack and revert back to his old self? Like,
yeah, I mean,
it is, but
I do get what you're saying, though.
Yeah, it's like
I get what you're saying, but like, you know what it kind of reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of a man that finally gives his heart to a woman and she freaking crushes it. And now he's like, F every woman. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what Marvin said. Like, he was like, F Gerald, F everybody. You know what I mean? Like, he's taking out his anger on everybody else because of what one person did when he was like, just kind of like his heart was in it, right? He was really doing some good stuff for Gerald. And for him to, you know, get that type of payback, that is sad. And then on top of that, you know, about his past and why he's so angry. So who knows what kind of triggers that brought up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He could have been triggered from the whole thing with his father because he felt like his father was mad selfish.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I definitely get it. I'm just more upset that it's coming, you know, and it resulting to these actions, I guess. So I'm just
I think that he's just bugging and I feel like he shouldn't take it out on everybody. Like, I don't like how when his brother was trying to, you know, be real, get a little sentimental and things like that, and he's like, yeah, well, I ain't counting them chickens yet or whatever. You know, it's like, don't do that to him.
Yeah.
You know, and then on top of that, you going behind Rock's back doing this stuff. So you also putting that business in jeopardy. Like, you doing the most right now.
Facts.
You're not thinking. It's freaking annoying. I feel like I'll probably say that aside from all of this, one of my other least favorite moments was I will say Unique deleting the freaking lawyer. Like, bro, you're just out here. And my thing too is like even him hitting his head, like hitting his head. It's like that don't hurt. You suffered all this trauma and here it is. You over here banging on your head. Like that's crazy to me. But my thing with him doing all this stuff in the shadows, it's like, okay, to me, it's not a scratch in my head moment. It's just a least favorite because I just feel like, why should the lawyer have to pay for anything? Like, he didn't do anything wrong. You're watching it. And then it also seemed like he's in his feelings talking about something. Are you effing her? Just because he saw them hugging.
Exactly.
And it's like, that don't mean they doing something. And why you got to delete him if that was the case?
Yeah.
I mean, for all she knows, you're dead.
Yeah.
I was not feeling that. And I kind of feel like he's doing all of that just to like ruin her, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But still, what was your take on it?
Well, one, I mean, when my meat meal braids start itching, I do be a little too hard, Miss K. So I can understand, him because girl it be,
Oh snap. Yeah, but after trauma though, baby, come on now.
I know. I'm just joking. But this is the thing with Unique. And I get, there's trauma there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's annoying because you know who was the doer. So am I okay to think maybe Unique? I feel like he knows Rock did not have anything to do with it low key. I feel like he's kind of like Marvin. Like he's taking his anger out on the wrong person. It's misplaced anger. Like, you didn't allow me to delete my brother. You deleted my brother. I'm going to get at you. That's what I want to feel that was he's doing because he has enough sense. I feel like the moves he's making is so strategic in the sense to where, do you not comprehend that your brother and Rock was not working together? Because you're able to comprehend the lawyer, knocking him off is essentially knocking her organization, because I think he's going to be knocking them down piece by piece, right?
Yeah, that's what I think too.
If you have enough sense to think of that and not realize that Rock and your brother wasn't working together, that's, I guess, annoying. And I understand with head trauma, things don't always make sense. But it's just, I feel like I don't want to knock the writing at all because, like I said, I'm no doctor. I don't necessarily know how head trauma works. But I feel like I either need him to be in one extreme or the other. Like, don't be doing things that make sense, but then justifying it with things that don't make sense. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. This whole Unique thing is kind of getting on my nerves. But I'm glad to see my baby still look good. With the scar and all. Yo, they was making fun of my man, talking about he looked like a Snicker bar. Listen,
ain't nothing wrong with a Snicker.
Baby still looking good. Oh, like I could eat me a Snicker, child.
I want a snack too, Miss K. That sounds real good. Nice little Snicker bar.
Eric Iverson says that his scratching my head moment. Oh, we're not doing scratching my head moments. I'm sorry. Least favorite moment. DeMarcus says Jukebox going AWOL. My least favorite moment was when Kanan tried to smash Crystal after she had an A without a Jimmy hat. So let's talk about that.
Okay.
Everybody wanted to try to talk about, what was going to go on with this pregnancy, this and that. Of course, we have to keep telling these people they don't have babies in the power universe. Okay, so don't even theorize, don't even get caught up on it. It's not gonna happen. So we know that she went and he paid for it. She said that she wanted to have the baby and all of that stuff, and I'm just like, I was kind of annoyed that he told me he want to pull out. Like, that's really insensitive. And then she's like, I did that for you. I'm sorry. I don't care how much I want a dude. You're not getting me to get rid of my baby. And I'm not talking something out of me just talking. I'm talking from experience. Okay. My firstborn at the time, who, he wasn't my husband at the time, but he didn't want me to have that baby. So I said, so you don't have to do nothing. I'm keeping this baby. That's that. I don't care. I don't need to want you that daggone bad. So, huh?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So
everybody doesn't have that mindset.
Of course not.
She gives me, I don't want to say thirst trappy, but she gives me like, I'm going to try to do what I can to keep him.
Yeah.
And doing what he wants, because we already she mentioned that her father left. So there's some daddy issues there. There may be some deep rooted insecurity. So I feel like whatever Kanan desires, if it's going to keep him, that's what I feel like she is going to steer towards. Because sometimes it's the opposite. Some chicks think keeping the baby is going to, you know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah, right.
But I guess, I'm just assuming her point.
Then you got somebody like freaking Yvette from Baby Boy who allowed Jody to continue to pay for her abortions.
Yeah.
Stupid. What's up, Marlon Easton, Alex Heron? How are you guys? Jeremiah, what's up? Who else is in here? Dexter Cumberbatch, what's up? Gemini. DeMarcus said, "Don't say you were sassy like Crystal." Probably sassier because I stood on my, you know what I'm saying? I stood on my stuff. She ain't stand on nothing. And I went out of town. Hey, Miss K, didn't know you were live tonight. Oh, yeah, Unique, aka Psycho Unique, still wants Rock all by himself to the point where he took out Andre the Lawyer. Yeah, Unique on revenge mode. Yeah, he's definitely bugging out. Okay. Now, somebody said something about Snap and Pop, so we're going to go and talk about that. J Max says his least favorite moment is Kanan not realizing Snaps and Pops are smarter than him. I actually want to put this as kind of like not a favorite moment, but a little bit.
I like
Yeah, because I like when Kanan gets his behind handed to him because he swears he knows everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, welcome to the big leagues.
Exactly.
Sir.
Exactly. I had the same feeling.
Yeah, you thought you was just going to delete a ninja and then not take up the, you know what I'm saying, the torch or complete the deal that he made. It don't work like that.
Yeah.
Learn how to do business before you out here. He's always been like this, like never really a student. And that's my biggest gripe with him is that he's never a student. And I feel like he always has to learn lessons like this. And Rock did try to come in at first, little mama bearish. And then when Pops, was it Pop? Snaps is like, no disrespect, but this between us, he made this deal. She fell back. And Kanan over there looking like, you gonna save me? No, I didn't. I didn't make this deal. Sorry.
Yeah, I love the fact that she, decided to be a little submissive. And I also feel like she liked the fact that he was getting sunned. Like, you don't listen to me. All right, let them, go ahead and tap that behind a little bit. And, I like that. I know she was feeling like, yeah, tell them.
See how it is.
Exactly. I love that scene.
Oh my gosh. Dexter Cumberbatch says, was Crystal's pregnancy necessary for the story? None of them are ever necessary for the story, in my opinion. It's just stupid. So back to them. So when they go outside, she telling him like, you need to tread lightly, Kanan, because they did not get to where they are without dropping a whole bunch of bodies behind them and everything. And he's like, yeah, kind of like how you did or whatever. Don't talk, little boy. Please don't talk. Okay. But anyway, so he, I guess they didn't really get a chance to have their discussion about her dropping Howard in front of him. And he's like, that was my father, and she's like, I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? And I saved you. And, you don't like, how I go about stuff, but you like the results. You know what I mean? He wasn't trying to hear nothing she had to say. Like it's literally nothing she could say. Like, remember, I think we were talking about this last week. Like, if she just has a conversation, I don't think that, I think they're past that. And even if she wanted to have a conversation, and it seems like she kind of does, I just don't know. Like, it just feels like we're past that part where he would even listen. What do you think?
Yeah, I mentioned that. I mentioned you in my live because I say we talked about this on your live, that what my wish list was for her to explain why she did what she did. So I felt like that was a failed opportunity on her end. I feel like if she, because she mentioned, like, I did what I had to do, you know, I took the opportunity to do something that needed to be done. Yeah. And, you know, she also stated that I can't remember her exact verbiage, but she pretty much mentioned, you know, she had to, you know, drop Howard. But I feel like all she needed to say after that was because he was trying to get Marvin to take the fall. That just added that one little line. Maybe Kanan would still feel away, but at least, you know, get her point of view. Because I think he thinks she dropped Howard for her own selfish reasons. But that would eliminate, you know, him thinking that way. So I know it's TV and perfect dialogue is not going to happen. They're going to frustrate you. But that's the part I'm like, this was the best opportunity to explain why. And it didn't take a lot. Just say, hey, he was trying to get at Marvin, take the fall, and I wasn't going to let that happen.
Yep. That's a fact. And that's all that needed to be said. And she did not say it.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Gemini says it's a teaching moment for Kanan because his mom, Snaps, and Pops all checked him like, nah, son, you're not ready yet. And Rock been cleaning up his mess. That's a fact.
Yes. Yes.
Let me see who else said something. One more least favorite moment we'll do. And then I'll segue into this next one. So, least favorite moment, Jukebox being clingy to Aisha, talking about let me stay with you. So let's talk about that then. Yeah, that was a bit, you know, okay, first of all, let me give you my thoughts about this whole thing with her and you know, enlisting and all of that. My girl in these few scenes became my new Shiro. Okay? Because I always love me a bad A chick. So when she was doing all the stuff she was doing, I said, goals, and more goals. All of the aim being on point, everything. So that's what I liked. Before I continue on, let me get my next guest up in here. Coming to the stage, we got Moochie Scoochie the Hammer. Hey, what's up, girl? Hold on, let me move this out the way so that we could see you. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I did like that she was running circles around these people.
Yes, yo, she was passing them. Yo, my girl was out.
Everything better than them.
Everything. I was like, this is my girl right here, young Juke. Shoot, she is everything to me. So then she leaves because she sees that, this is my perception, right? She sees that this place is not a place for her. You know what I mean? Listen, Nicole's father tried to warn her. A little too conservative for you, okay, sweetheart? Stick to your music, this and that. But you know what happened, right? So she had to do what she had to do because the freaking feds came and ruined her whole career, whatever, her night, this and that, whatever. So now, or was it the feds? I think it was the feds. Anyway, It don't matter. The law. So going here, then seeing this man getting one of her, what do you call them, comrades or something when you're in
yeah.
She see him getting a dishonorable discharge for some magazines, gay magazines. Okay. Oh my gosh. So she's looking like, yeah, this place ain't for me. So for her to freaking leave is kind of like, really? But I don't know. That might be a little bit of a scratching my head moment as well. Because somebody was saying, how did she become a cop if she was discharged? But I don't know if that constitutes it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true though.
Go ahead, Mooch.
It's true. How could she become a cop if she was
Right.
dishonorably discharged? That can't happen.
Right.
I don't think we got there yet, though. I don't think
Yeah.
she's been long enough to be dishonorably discharged. Like, I don't know if they were on, like, if she just, it's not clear because I felt like
tryout.
Yeah, I think maybe she was on a break, or sometimes you can go home for a little weekend, or it wasn't clear. I don't know if she just left, but I don't know if there's how should I say, like, if she did leave and when she wasn't supposed to, like, is it like a window where you can still go back and be like, I was just playing, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it sounds like she's AWOL.
Yeah,
right. That's what it sounds like.
They come into the house.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if it's written like real life,
right. People are saying that's probably the reason her name got changed.
Yeah, her last name was different.
Yeah,
so
she
I don't know.
Use the mother last name.
Yeah. So.
Well, I was saying, because they were saying you can't leave, or is it?
You gotta be
I don't know what is it when you go, like, on the weekends. Like, sometimes you can. I don't know if you have to finish boot camp, and then because they have like a little weekend situation.
Yeah, they have a weekend leave.
Yeah, that's what I was possibly thinking. I'm not sure. I'm just hypothesizing, but
yeah.
Because I felt like the window is still open for her possibly to go back. Because the reason I say that, I don't know, just the fact that Marvin mentioned that on the phone with Stefano, I don't know. I feel like something's going to come of that. He mentioned that his daughter's back and when she's supposed to be in boot camp. And I feel like Stefano knowing that information.
Yeah, I mean, you're so right about that. We got to get into that soon. Moochie, what was your least favorite moment?
My least favorite moment in this was when freaking Marvin was talking on the damn phone. Stefano.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck is he doing?
So, I'm so tired of this. So, that's your least favorite moment. So for me, right, this is my scratch. I hate all this, but I feel like, this is my scratch in my head moment because of the fact that I just don't understand why Stefano keeps on asking Marvin to do these side jobs for him. Like, you're in the mob. Why can't you handle it the old-fashioned mob way? It's giving me like real suspicious vibes. Because I'm just not understanding. I'm like, why you keep on asking Marvin to do this? You're a part of a whole organization, a whole organized crime, right? Like, organized crime organization. Like, I don't get it. I'm very confused at all of this right now. And it's like, are you trying to set him up? Like, what's going on? And if you are trying to set him up, why are you going after him? Why are you gunning for Marvin, though? What's your take on it, PG?
The problem is, and I understand your question. I'm questioning Stefano's motives, but I'm also frustrated more so on Marvin's behalf because it's his decision on whether he takes the job or not. One, I'm not hearing no conversation about no exchange of any funds or any type of agreement. It seems like it's like an open-ended situation. And yes, I do feel like possibly what he's doing with Stefano may have helped his decision to help Rock with the ransom money that Ronnie had. And maybe he still feels he's in debt to Stefano in some way. But, okay, we need to be clear on where we drawing the line because you're going to keep doing these little favors and side jobs forever. But it's more frustrating because Rock told you in this very episode, do not be over here being friends with clear
being
people.
Comfy, right.
And you over here with the clear folk laughing and hee-hawing and all these things. And that's the thing, he's confusing business with friendship still because he thinking, because even the way he was talking to Stefano on the phone, like, it's nothing. Anybody in Jamaica can take the job, or, what I'm saying? Like, he's making real light of it and not understanding, like, this is serious. And, he ends the call with Stefano, but I'm like, you think y'all friends because every time he invites you over, y'all chilling and laughing and everything, but he's only inviting you over when he needs something from you.
Yeah. I mean, no, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you said so.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm more upset with Marvin, but I am frustrated that Stefano is asking, like I said that earlier in my live, like, you're the mob. You warned him once. Like, that's how y'all get y'all nicknames. Tony, Tony Thumbs, or, like, that's how y'all reinforce,
right.
Like, do stuff to people. Like, I don't know if he thought, because he was black, Marvin could give him some lingo. I don't know. It seems just peculiar that you're outsourcing this to what the guy would consider like a random. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not excusing Marvin's behavior at all. My scratch in my head moment comes from Stefano. Like, I'm just really trying to understand him. Like, of course, Marvin does not get a pass, but just in these moments, I'm like, yo, what are you up to, Stefano? Like, that's my main thing. I want to know what the heck he's up to.
Yeah.
This dude right here gonna go, and then this dude, Moochie, I'm gonna let you go after this. Then this dude gonna go and freaking delete this. Marvin gonna go and delete the bookie. Like, now because he done said something that you mad about. So what? Like, that wasn't a part of the plan. Now you out here deleting folks, and then what's gonna come of that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we heard the conversation that he was having on the phone. It was a one-way thing, but when Juke came in the door, like you said, we heard him talking to Stefano, but we didn't hear what Stefano was saying. But whatchamacallit was on some like nonchalant type of stuff, and we don't really know. You know what I'm saying? And who's to say that he's not a freaking snitch, Stefano? And he knows that Marvin probably would have went over there and deleted this guy because he knows Marvin got a temper. I don't know if he knows Marvin got a temper, but maybe let's say he does know, right? And he know this guy that he was sending him the bookie. He got a smart mouth, and Marvin's not going to be able to take that. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, we already went through this thing where, we saw Rock meeting up with her lawyer, and he's telling her that, the feds are watching Stefano and they got their eyes on your brother and you, right? So it's like, yeah, something's going on. I don't know. Moochie, what's your take?
If his house is being watched, if his business is being watched, the phones are tapped. The phones are tapped. I'm just like the phones are tapped. Him and Rock is not communicating, so one hand don't know what the other hand is doing. It's too much going on. They should be communicating with each other because they all they got.
That's right.
She don't have any muscle. She don't have any more muscle. Marvin's her muscle. Lulu's questionable. So we can't even count on him yet.
Right.
So it's like you doing too much right now, and now we still got Kanan too coming doing too much too. It's like start communicating better, the Thomas family.
Yeah, I think the next conversation Marvin and Rock will have it should be about this. Because she was told, like, hey, somebody peeped you, you and Marvin going to Stefano's.
Yeah. So, I mean,
you gotta talk to them about that.
And then after that, look, everybody always want to blame Rock. There's people, I'm talking about not even the characters, people, fans, they always want to blame Rock. But look what the heck is going on.
Yeah.
Look what's going on. She can't win for losing. She can't freaking keep stuff tight. If stuff was ran the way she wanted it to be ran, she probably would never have the free. It would take years before the feds or anybody would get a hold of her. If stuff was running the way she wanted it to be ran. But she always got some freaking knuckleheads messing up, stepping out of line.
Nepotism.
And that's what happens. Yeah. So Frank says Stefano a good man. He giving Marvin a job outside of being Rock's foot soldier. Let me find out, Frank. You Italiano over here with that name, and you over here trying to be loyal to your fellow Italian. Talk about some daggone Frank is a good man. I'm sorry, Frank is a good man. Stefano's a good man. No, the heck he's not. Let me tell you something about him. Right, last season I didn't see the snake in him. I really didn't. It seemed like he was kind of a cool dude, especially with his conversations with him between him and Unique. I wasn't really getting the snake-like behavior, but now I am.
Yeah, I mean, when he told Rock to off Sal, I already knew he got weight. You know what I'm saying?
Something was up, yeah.
That was the first, and then he had a scene last season when he was with the feds, and he was. I don't know. I just feel like his interaction with the feds is like
a little suspect. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know about
that's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah. I just thought that he had like an inside type of, you know what I'm saying, connection.
Yeah, he did mention he does have, sources.
Yeah.
But we don't. Everybody got who are the sources? Please, I'm tired.
Look. Did I call it?
Oh my gosh.
He said, I am Italian. You could be lying, Frank, but you might be. But welcome. I love me some Italians, okay? Let's be honest. We the best at this mafia stuff. Y'all don't do it right. I didn't.
Who is y'all?
You're right.
Who is y'all? Look, I'm just a TV watcher.
Oh my gosh. All right. What was your scratching my head moment, Moochie?
My scratching my head moment? I gotta come back to me.
Did you do yours, pretty girl? Okay, what's yours?
What is Quan up to a raising the fee 26? I feel like this not no random increase.
Yeah.
So who is behind it? I don't think he made the sole decision to do so. It's something else going on brewing in the background.
Yeah, I honestly feel like that has something to do with Stefano too. Because I feel like he knows that Rock would like push, you know what I'm saying, to be like the new supplier, or you know what I'm saying, or like try to take his place, or you know what I'm saying. I feel like honestly I'm starting to wonder if he's behind like pulling string, you know what I'm saying, like a little puppet master, and trying to take them down, like take Rock's whole organization down. So this way Stefano.
Oh,
so this way the heat is off Stefano, and now you got Rock moving in, and she's the supplier, all of that stuff. So I don't know. I mean, that's just me. I might be doing too much because sometimes I do that. But yeah,
something fishy going on.
Something fishy. Thank you, Paper Boys, the Paper Boys, for the super chat. Marvin always trying to make a come up on the side and always ends up effing something up. Sorry. Since day one. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you. But Marvin does need to get it together. He was, very much so being a screw up. And then he started to get better. He wanted to get better. He was telling his sister, I could prove to you, da, 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 da. But now he done reverted back, it seems like. So I'm not happy about that at all. But I really appreciate the super chat once again. Moochie, tell me what's going on with this Quan thing.
I think I was thinking about the kid that was stealing. And is the prices going up because of that? How? Because it could be that because that kid might have been stealing for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he just getting caught. So is he getting taxed because of that, or is it just because he don't like her? We didn't see a conversation take place with Unique and him, but you seen that Unique and him had a pretty good rapport.
Yeah.
So if he's coming back making connections again, which I don't think so, that could be it too. You know, my mind was going all over the place with that.
I was thinking about that. But I was like, that would be, and I was saying, shout out to Detroit. Now that's kind of superhero-ish, but you could go back to Quan and be like, I'm alive now. Let me go ahead and take the organization. I'll promise to take Rock down, and I'm gonna be up and running. Like, I feel like that's a lot, but I do feel like I just hope the writers are just. I have to know. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yo, I know, girl.
I was supposed to tell you my least favorite moment.
You did scratching my head. Scratching my head. Hold on. Before you do that, Moochie. All I know is when Quan did that and Rock did that smirk, I was like, you better be careful. That smirk is a threat. Nobody. That's the thing about it, though. Nobody knows that. I don't think anybody's able to live to tell. Like, oh, she smirked at me, and that was that.
Even raising the prices. That
was. He dismissed her like she was nothing too. Like,
yeah, but she gonna dismiss him. She already. That's what the smirk was for. Like
I know.
You don't know how dumb you are right now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like nobody lives to tell about the smirk is what I'm saying. Like they don't understand what that means.
Like,
what? Yeah, I freaking love it, and I'm like, yo, he just messed up. Yo, he don't even know, and he dismissed her too. She was like, she didn't even say nothing. Smirked and walked the heck out of here. All right, good. Go ahead, Moochie. What is your least favorite? I'm sorry, scratching my head.
As far as my scratching my head moment now is why does Unique care more about Rock than Pranessa?
I thought about that.
That's my scratching my head moment. He saw that girl struggling up the stairs with this doggone shopping cart, and he sits there and waits until homegirl leaves.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just like, what the heck?
Yo, I thought he was about to. Here's my thing, right? I'm thinking as we see her back, right? The camera's on her back. Unique gonna just pop up like he gonna, you know what I'm saying, help her with the cart. That boy just sat in the daggone car banging on his head. What? Yeah. I can't.
I just don't think his ego won't allow him to reveal himself to Pranessa. And I also think he's trying his best to stay on the low. I don't agree with it, but I feel like, I said this earlier, I feel like the longer he waits to reveal himself, the more she's going to be pissed off at him when he does reveal himself. And she's going to think, oh, I'm coming home to a happy family. Nah, Ninja, you was alive for 2-3 months.
Yeah. And that's the thing, though. Every initial thought that he had was the right thoughts. I got to see Pranessa. I already know who I need to get at. It was my brother. You know what I'm saying? And then he let this dude Early get in his head. And it was just like, you let Early get in your head and you're not thinking about anything logical right now at this point. So it's just like, forget about Pranessa. Now you're in your feelings about Rock because you think she out here having sex with the lawyer. Really?
And she on the come up on what you believe was your organization.
Right. Thank you, Eric Iverson. I was worried at first, but now I feel the slow pace start in these first 2 episodes is for a big climax. Yeah. I mean, for me, it didn't really feel like it's slow. I don't know. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just mad of the first episode.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you, Eric, but everybody.
Yeah. But definitely appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. What else do we have to do? Favorite moments? Did everybody do scratching my head? Favorite moments? Yeah. I'm gonna let Moochie go. You need time for your favorite moment, Mooch?
Out of all of this, my favorite moment, I think I said the part with Jukebox with her running circles around the.
Oh yeah. That was cool.
I think that was really. I think I wish she would have stayed in there longer to see how this goes. I want to see how this goes, if she's gonna be AWOL or whatever the case is.
Yeah, like we need some closure on that. Don't just freaking make her come home and all of a sudden now it's some daggone. We just got questions. Like, cut it out. All right, cut it out. How do you feel about like when she just showed up at Aisha's school and then told me I could stay here?
She knew what she said. You know how somebody feel like they wish they could put the words back in their mouth after they let it out? It was one of those things.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that Aisha was honest with her. And she was telling her, look, I'm trying to figure me out right now.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Not the trauma bond, because we don't need to do that right now.
Yeah, no thanks. What about you, pretty girl?
Yeah, I just think Juke, she wanted comfort and cooch. So
oh my god. Yeah.
And that's only a couple hours. That's a few hours on a bus from Columbia, South Carolina to Atlanta. So, you know.
Right. And then she went in there I guess she thought she was gonna eat the box and gonna automatically have a place to stay. Mm-hmm. I was like, that was a bit much, it was a bit much. Well, you came on a little strong there.
Yeah.
S.J. Smith said Rock must have that fire for Unique to delete over.
You ain't know?
You know she does.
I know. Rock stink all over it.
Yo, this dude got head trauma instilled in his sleep or just whatever, nightmares, whatever the heck going on. He's still talking about, tell Rock I love her.
Like, I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you, I love you.
Yeah.
Just all over.
Tell Rock I love her. Thank you, DeMarcus. Scratching my head moment was Lowell telling Lulu after rehab to talk to B Rilla in jail. That was your least favorite moment? I mean, you're scratching my head? Scratching my head moment? Okay, here's my scratching my head moment along with that. Thank you for the super chat, DeMarcus. I appreciate you. So, him just going there and being able to get B Rilla out of jail the same day. Like that right there was like, explain a little bit. I mean, I don't need it for real because I don't really care. But if we're going to talk about scratching my head moments, we got to talk about that. Why was he able to get him out of jail?
I thought it was a testament of how good Andre is and his team. Because I feel like possibly Lowell could have got him out, but he probably didn't feel like he wanted to. He wanted to, he felt like, I feel like Lowell think that B Rilla is not even worth the time or the energy to try to get a lawyer, and we know he can't afford it. He said he's still on welfare, so
right.
I mean, yeah, it's a stretch, but it's one of those things like, whatever.
Yeah, let it go. I mean, yeah. While we on the topic, Mooch, you got anything for this?
I want to see how this goes because it seemed like he rapping about stuff he did.
Me too. I was getting very
like he's gonna get called in after a concert for some questioning.
Yeah, and his attitude is very like he's very rough around the edges.
He started the hip hop cop say. He started from him. Okay.
Very rough around the edges. I was like, something about to go. I don't know. He's definitely giving drama. So I don't know if it's gonna be the same. It's gonna pop the same as with Fame. I don't know that. Like I don't think so. But it's giving drama. Yeah. Let's see. I got another super chat. Hold on. From my girl AG. Thank you so much, boo. Hi, Miss K and ladies. My favorite moment was Lou denying himself a drink at the club. Progress. Yes. Come on. Give it up for Lulu because y'all need to stop talking about my boy, okay? My baby over here trying to change his life around, reevaluate some things and stuff like that, okay? Like, I love that. And I actually love the fact that, he's really trying to figure things out, but at the same time, you get that guy. What was his name? Lowell. Like on some like, yo, I know what it's like. I've been there. So I'm not rushing you or nothing like that. I know all of the stuff that, you need to do or you feel like you got to do and blah, blah, blah. But like, hey, and it was on no judgment. He's like, listen, we going to be here. You know what I mean? So I like that, because I feel like a lot of times when people are trying to do better with their lives, they just really need that one person to give them the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like that. And for me, I feel like one of my favorite moments, I would say, is if y'all can guess my favorite moments most of the time, if they have a sentimental moment between the Thomases, that's going to be one of my favorite moments. So of course it was with, what's his name, trying to be all sentimental. What's his name?
Kanan?
Lulu. No, not Kanan. Lulu. Trying to tell his brother, like, I really appreciate you. You're always there for me, this and that, And then freaking Marvin going womp womp. And I'm like, don't do that, Marvin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're all pissed off at Gerald and stuff like that. Your brother's over here telling you I appreciate you. Yes, first he dapped him up, that's what's up or whatever. But then when he said that, you always doing right by me, I'm not going to let you down. And Marvin told me something, yeah, I ain't count them chickens yet. Don't be doing that. You see how Lulu looked at him like,
I ain't telling you nothing else. Nice again.
Right. I was like, no, I don't like that. But he loves his brother. They love each other. But I always love that. But I know you were saying something, pretty girl, about the sentimental moment between Kanan and his grandmother.
Yeah.
Thank you, Angie, for the super chat again.
Yeah, the car scene with Lulu and Marvin, that's my favorite. But my second favorite was Kanan, excuse me, and his grandmother, offer her to make that tea,
Yeah, so
definitely
sweet.
seemed like, based on the dialogue, he's done it before. Like, you want me to make that tea? And so I did like that.
Yeah.
She did kind of ruin the moment a little bit, talking about, I don't know what's worse, facing my kids or death. Like, what?
She doing too much.
She knows she trash.
She does. She want to die without hearing about herself. Mm-hmm. That's the problem. You don't want to face yourself. Too bad. Let these kids get some closure. Mm-hmm. The freaking father deleted himself. They didn't get no closure. Now you're going to try to die without telling them nothing. They need closure. You over here ruining these people. And then Kanan talking about some, I know this family always got a bunch of secrets and stuff like that, but don't you think you need to tell folks what's going on? Yeah, that's sad when a child got to tell you that.
She's trash.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's a very selfish person.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Tamika? Person. Sorry, Tamika and JT. Yeah. Any what are your thoughts on that, Mooch?
With her, I think she's selfish. I think she's a selfish person. I feel like Kanan told her the right thing, but she doesn't want to face her kids because she knows she did her kids wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. And that's terrible. That's terrible. That's crazy because that happens a lot of times too. You get people that did their kids wrong and stuff like that, and then if they go to like therapy or something like that, they never want to hear what their kids got to say. They don't even want to sit there. No, you need to sit and listen. It makes it even worse when they don't want to listen to nothing they have to say or make like 1,000 excuses. You just gonna have to take it. It's very uncomfortable, and I'm sure it's hot as hell. You got to take it. Do you care for your kids? Do you love your kids? Do you want them to heal? You need to take it. Sit there and be freaking quiet. Monica M, thank you, baby, for the super chat. Unique, remembering phone numbers, remembering everything that happens, where everyone hangs after being severely beaten. Hating Ronnie 2.0, no Joyce.
See, that's what I was talking about. It's just...
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm so like, I'm hating it. And I hate to even call him Ronnie 2.0 because I don't want to keep his memory alive. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to say that, but like, excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't like this. I feel Moochie, last week I said that I kind of feel like they brought Unique back just to kind of set him up to die anyway. Because with him doing all of this stuff, I don't see no other way around. I don't see any other way out of it.
Yeah, it's gotta be that.
Yeah. So I feel like
how the question is, how is he gonna go?
Yeah. And you know what I think though? I think Lulu should do it.
I hope so. I hope he don't get the drop on him.
Let it come full circle. I definitely think
the second time he came after him.
Mm-hmm.
But you think Lulu that would be good for his mental health though?
I mean,
because he told Lowell like he's on a path to be a better man, to be a good man. So it's unless it's a self-defense.
I think it's gonna be a situation like that. It's gonna be self-defense.
Let it be. Yeah, let it be self-defense because like what you saying, Pretty Girl, is right. I don't want to be the one to mess up my man's mental. So yes, let it be self-defense, but I think that it would be poetic justice. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact that they had to kind of come together and work together, and Rock had them all in the same rooms, knowing that there was bad blood, he never got to get that off. You know what I mean? So I just think that if he's the one to do it, I'll be like, that's perfect. I wouldn't want Rock to have to do it. I just wouldn't. Anyway,
I want to see how long it's gonna take for the reveal to happen. Are we gonna get the reveal like by mid-season,
right?
Or is it gonna be sooner than that? Because we already coming to episode 3, and I just would like to see what's going on with that.
Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna happen like by mid-season because. If looks like he may be deleting the people in the Chinese restaurant. So I feel like Rock will know, like, these are very specific droppings that's happening. Like,
yes.
It's like, you got to put the pieces together. I feel like, and just either be an early or, like, I don't know if it's going to be because he's in plain sight, low key. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody... I don't know. I feel like he's making moves to where he's kind of low key revealing himself. But I think it's going to happen kind of earlier than what we probably expected. I don't want this to go on all season.
Yeah, no, thank you.
That's why I asked: is it going to be by mid-season the reveal comes?
I think it will. And then Moochie, I'm thinking maybe the last half of the season is going to be okay. We know he's alive. It's going to be that kind of that cat and mouse chase. Now that they know he's alive and. But why do y'all think the writers did this? Like,
right?
We really need the same opponent and the same. I don't know. It's just
like you couldn't have like. I don't even. Sometimes I'm exhausted. I don't even want to talk about it
because I don't want Unique leaving and me hating him. Like I don't.
Yeah, like I didn't want. I was happy that my dude was back. Now y'all doing this? No. Now it's like I gotta prepare. Like, all right, whatever Unique, then you gotta go, because whatever they doing to him right now, I'm just like, I'm not here for this. Like, this is really stupid.
Sound like another Jason.
Yeah.
Or Michael Myers.
Michael Myers, like you over here. Come on now.
Yeah.
It's just stupid to me.
I can't be Team Unique anymore because before I was able to be both Team Unique and Rock. Now you're forcing me to choose Unique. I'm sorry.
That's it. I'm choosing.
Home team.
Gotta go. Gotta do what I gotta do. Listen, first of all, I just want to say this real quick. I thought it was funny how Marvin then gave a whole new meaning to drop them drawers. Yo, I'm sorry. I don't know. I like when Marvin be on his bully stuff. Because he's not really a bully, but like, yeah, that's what he is. He's the muscle. Yeah. So
yeah,
like you gonna do that in front of my face? Like, drop some drawers.
But that was wild because y'all been bagging up work all day. Now you decide to do it when the boss comes? Like, that was dumb.
Right.
You had all day.
You did that right in front of my face, yo. You must be out of your mind. You lucky I don't freaking shoot you right here. Drop them drawers.
It's an approved enforcement because it's your organization, Marvin. Not being in somebody else's business. That's the problem. You over there being an enforcer with some other folk that you don't need to have any dealings with. But
right. So pay attention over here. Not the outside stuff that this guy over here is manipulating you. Don't be a fool, Marvin. What the heck going on? That's the reason why he deleted that dude, because he hit a nerve.
Mm-hmm.
You was being a stepping and fetching nigga. I'm sorry. That's exactly what you was being.
Yeah. And when he said white, I was like, oh.
That's exactly what you was being. So don't be mad. But I did like when he said, "Oh, when the guy was like, he called his shots." He said, "I bet you ain't call those. You ain't call those shots, huh?" He had the lines. Yo, he had the lines this episode. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh my gosh. That was too funny.
Was I don't know, Moochie. Do you know when did DNA come into effect when it comes to
like
investigations? Like what?
I don't know, but he doing too much. That cigar pissed me off. The phone call pissed me off.
Then he dropped his
touching the pool stick pissed me off.
That's what I'm saying. He touched up on the way out.
He's being reckless.
Yeah.
And he telling Lulu, that was the foreshadowing moment right there. When he told Lulu what he said, he's actually being reckless.
What do you mean? What did he say?
He was when they was in the car on the way back. Mm-hmm. He had said something to him where it was like, what you're telling him, you're about to do everything you're telling him. You're talking about him not being able to being disappointing as far as like with his addiction and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But you went through all of these anger management classes and you not taking heed to nothing because Gerald threw you off your game because he's a rat. No, you doing the dumbest crap.
They traded places.
Yes.
Right. That's not how it's supposed
to
go.
You just straightened out Lulu for going in what's his name? His mother's house. Scrap's mother's house. And you gonna clean this up. And you making a mess yourself right now.
Oh, this makes me feel sorry for Rock because it's like these niggas in her life, they take turn, they be on rotation. You understand? Well, she got to clean up after one. If I'm not cleaning up after you this season, Kanan, I'm cleaning up after Marvin. If I'm not cleaning up after Marvin, I'm cleaning up after Lulu. Like, it's freaking ridiculous.
Kanan is the next person she's gonna have to clean up after.
Oh my God.
Kanan and Marvin.
We can't. She just want to sell her drugs in peace. Like what's
in peace? In peace. Gosh.
And then it did annoy me. One other thing, Andre told her, the cases are closed with Marvin and the task force, but she was like, "Well, I want to know what those feds are talking about." And then when Kanan comes over, she was like, "Well, pretty much the police are standing down." Like, no, you didn't. We didn't see you get confirmation from, and I feel like with Kanan, you need to make him scared all the time. But you to tell Kanan that, the block ain't hot no more, like you don't need to tell a fool like that the coast is clear because he's bound to mess up. And the fact that he's not communicating about him getting ruffled up by Garcia. I feel like that's the problem. Like that's what
I wanted to talk about that next.
We need to start having family dinner 6 p.m. on Sunday.
Yes, we gotta come. Like for real, honestly, we gotta touch base. We have to, because when the season first started, they used to always meet at Lamont's. What happened with that? Okay, now we can't meet at Lamont's, but let's go talk somewhere. We need to find a place. We need to talk. We all in this organization, minus freaking Juke, but Juke is still a part of it as well because they always telling her stuff. So she is there. She's more like a consigliere as far as I'm concerned. So she's definitely got to be there. So listen, this situation right here is like, first of all, he was talking trash. Like I'm not worried. He got freaking punched in his stomach and everything. Then the dude is saying Garcia is like, I'm gonna be on to you, whatever. He told me something. I'm not worried, Kanan. Like I'm not worried or whatever. But like you said, he should be going to tell his mother about that. But then at the same time, it's probably because he may feel like it's more about fame than anything. So maybe I'm just being Kanan's advocate for right now. He might feel like it's really about fame, so it ain't no big deal to really talk about. But at the same time, they still have to talk. If you have a run-in with the law, you need to talk.
And he mentioned Howard, like
yes, that's when at the end he mentioned him, but it's just like
I don't think he feels comfortable telling his mother because he already took out D Wiz like that. If he tells his mother about Famous, they gonna make sure Famous kick the bucket.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, I agree. I was thinking that Kanan is one of those people where he feels though, like how Tasha and Tommy felt with Ghost. Like if I tell him too much, that person's going to be deleted and is going to cause a bigger mess. So Kanan, in essence, is trying to keep Garcia alive on some level, because he knows when Rock is going to get involved, and he's emotional and feel like he don't want to involve his mother in his stuff. You know what I'm saying? He think he's grown. And he thinks he can handle everything on his own, but he already had his behind handed to him earlier that day.
I'm sure did. Let's watch, because it's gonna be a problem. I already know it.
He's gone. He's gonna be gone.
He's off. That's the next deletion. Because let me tell you something. All I felt, honestly, while I was watching this, I said, "There's gonna be a cop deletion coming to a freaking theater near you."
I mean, but how many cops they gonna take out? This block is hot still.
They at least gonna get rid of one. It's gonna be this one, I think. Yeah. Captain Chocolate, as I like to call him, y'all, he's very determined to not let this thing go. So I don't know how far that's gonna go. I hope they don't delete his behind. You know what I'm saying? Let this man retire in peace. All right.
When you said 6 months.
Yeah. Let him retire in peace, because it just seems to me that every time somebody try to get close to any of these, these deletions, the one with Burke and then now with Howard, they gone. Please stay away from this thing. But he's in his feelings. Like he said, it's a passion type of case for him, because, we cops, we supposed to look out for each other. We're not supposed to just let this fly under the radar or sweep this under the rug. You know what I'm saying? The feds don't really care. All they care about is, what did he say they care about? Organized crime. They don't care about, us. So I get where he's coming from, but at the end of the day, I'm just like, please just leave it alone. I like you, Captain Chocolate. I think, you need to go home and retire, please. Please get to that older age. Just leave it alone. So, anyway, any last comments, last remarks? We're about to get up out of here. I told y'all we wasn't going to be here that long.
What was y'all thoughts about this whole thing with, I'm trying to word the question right. What do y'all think about this whole thing with the lawyer telling Rock that she has a get out of jail free card? And is that still gonna stand now that he's gone?
That's a great question. Yeah. I mean, I think honestly, I kind of feel like that was just his job, like just giving options. But that's some snitch stuff, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but like, I don't know. You never know what she might do with that information.
Yeah, I feel like to save her brother, she would snitch.
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's like I can see Rock like, nah, I'm tired of saving you, Marvin. You keep getting us into stuff, so I feel like she got to keep it in her back pocket. I do feel like whoever's Andre's source or mole, I feel like somebody, because she kept asking about these sources and moles. I feel like that person may even reach out to Rock. Or either Andre's assistant or something, because I feel like that person probably was getting fed bread by Andre. So like, damn, Andre gone. Like, I need to, get my pockets laced again. So who else to go to the direct source that you can help? Like, hey, I can be your inside man. You could just feed me some bread and I'll feed you information. Like, I don't know why. I just feel like that's because they keep bringing up the source too many times. Like, well, he has multiple.
Yeah.
But I feel like she will either have Stefano's going to give her. Do y'all think history will repeat itself where, because they wanted Rock, Sal wanted Rock to handle the situation when it came to Sal's son. But she's like, I'm not giving up my brother, whatever. Do y'all think we will see Stefano give her that ultimatum? Like, is it that deep? Or will Marvin have to replace the person he murked? Like, something is going to have to be done. I don't know what y'all think.
I don't know. See, my thing is, it's hard for me to answer that question because I don't know how much Stefano knows Rock, right?
I mean,
like her personality, the type of person she is. Like, do you know her enough to be able to make moves like that? Like them type of manipulative type of moves, you know? Do you know her enough to know that she would either not choose her brother or choose her brother? You know what I'm saying? If you get
I think he knows a lot what happened with the Sal situation. You know, I'm assuming that because the mom talking, I feel like he knew everything kind of. I feel like he would have known about all those dealings. That's why he went to war.
So if he knows that, right, then he should know better. Don't give me no ultimatum about saving my brother or whatever, because that's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would feel like. And then, history would definitely be repeating itself. Yeah. So, what's up, JT? Did I say hi to you? Stephen Harris, Dale, and Flirts Next Door. Thank you. Everybody hit the like button, please.
Moochie, what do you think Sal is going to ask for? Sorry.
Yeah.
Say that again.
What do you think Sal is going to do? Like, when he... Because I feel like since Marvin hung up on him, that's not a good thing. What do you think? I feel like Sal is going to pull up. What do you think Sal is going to ask for?
Steph.
There's some bread that was lost when
the final,
doing what he did. So how do you think? What do you think he's going to ask of Rock or Marvin?
Oh, Sal is already gone, though, right?
She missed Stefano.
I don't know if I said the wrong name.
Oh, he already told him what he did over the phone.
Yeah.
The question is Marvin gonna find somebody to put in that place?
I don't think
where he could keep the rotation, where he could keep the money coming in. If he's able to do that, he's even getting his hands even more dirty.
Yeah.
So it's just like the more he do, the deeper in trouble he's getting intertwined with Stefano and his people.
I'm so done. Like,
what you having?
Because Marvin is just being stupid. Like, just talking on the, like, you literally you said this on the phone with your stupid self.
And he was, that whole conversation in the car, he said, when you think, it was something he said about you thinking and doing stuff that's going to come back later. And I can't get the words out verbatim, like quote for quote, but what he told Lulu is what he's doing. Like, he's like one of those, you know how one of those people is, do as I say, not as I do.
I do, yeah.
So he just, to me, he just did that.
Just ridiculous. Totally ridiculous.
It's not gonna, I don't know. It's either, if he does get caught out there, they gonna have to either take Stefano out if he does start talking. Are they gonna be able to do that? Is he gonna be able to line that up? But then again, Stefano pissed a lot of people off in the mob. He not supposed to be working with Rock and them. Not only is you working with Rock, you working with the Asians too. You doing a lot of stuff you're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And you working with more than one black person.
It's gonna be okay for him to get taken off the board.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna care. I don't think. I really don't, because he's doing too much. He's a freaking snake. He got a lot going on. I'm surprised that his behind wasn't sent for, to be honest with you.
That's what I'm saying. I want to know why. I want to know if he's gonna actually, that's gonna actually go down. Is his son-in-law gonna say anything? Because you got that. it's just too. He's got too many things coming at him.
Yeah.
Marvin. It's not going to end well.
No. Oh my gosh! Listen, they don't gotta take Marvin out this season. Don't do that.
I mean,
I'm tired of it.
I'm tired too, but Marvin doing it to us.
Every time I turn around, they trying to delete Marvin off. Like, stop. What? I can't. We about to get up out of here, y'all. Moochie, what you got going on?
Well, I have the trailer breakdown coming. I got a couple of theories coming, and I also have we're doing Yellow Jackets Friday, so we'll be talking about that, the latest episode, and I may do some trending topics this week if I have time. I'm just trying to figure everything out right now. Like, just keep y'all notifications.
Yes, thank you. Pretty girl loves chat content. What you got?
Oh yes, well, I review Raising Kanan every Sunday mornings at 11:15 Eastern Standard Time. Brillo and I have the Pretty Thorough podcast on Thursdays at 9:05, I believe, Eastern Standard Time. And that's pretty much it right now. I do have a second channel, Channeling Chanel, if you're interested in vlogs and womanly things like that. But yeah, that's off right now.
Awesome. Go subscribe, y'all. Flirts Next Door says, Miss K, I'm sorry, but while y'all finna get up out of here, Marvin is right behind y'all because he out of here this season. Yo, stop it. Y'all need to stop. Y'all try to kill my man's off every season. Gosh, listen, I understand what people were talking about. Oh, I'm nervous for Marvin. I'm nervous for Marvin. Yeah, I am too. But that does not mean he has to die this season. How many times did Tommy do so many stupid freaking things and they kept his behind around? Marvin don't have to die this season. Unless they got something going on, like as far as, you know, he's going to work somewhere else, this and that. Listen, I think the writers know that Marvin is a fan favorite and they would kind of mess up if they got rid of him before.
I think they toy with people.
Huh?
I said, I agree. I think they want to toy with people with that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Anyway, y'all, hopefully I'm going to be back here next week. Actually, no, I don't know because it's my birthday weekend. So I'm not sure. But, you know, might have to, I don't know. I might have to drop a video. I'm not sure if I'll be able to go live. I'll see. I'll try. If not, then I'll probably go live on Saturday. That's what I'll probably do. Saturday into Sunday so that we can bring in my birthday because that's like the midnight type of situation. So that's probably what I'll do for you guys. And we'll discuss the episode. Sorry, the third episode. But anyway, thank you so much for everybody being here. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when to upload more videos like this one. AGJT, starring Toya, Stephen Harris, DeMarcus Vaughn, Flirts Next Door, Dale. We had J Mac up in here. Did I say DeMarcus Vaughn? Yes, I did. Gemini Don. Who else? Monica M. Kelly Renee. Hey, girl. Stephen Harris. Did I say you? JT. Jay Alexander. Oh my goodness. What's up? Alexandria. I'm sorry, Jay Alexandria. Okay. And a whole bunch of y'all. Love y'all. Karima Smith, everybody. Take care and be blessed. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.